Hello. Sorry, I'm a little bit later than normal. Not that it's late, but I literally got sat down and was about to like go live, and then Mystique was meowing at the window, and I was like, oh, I gotta go put Mystique in. Go all the way around to go put her into the camper, and she's like, no, I don't want to go inside. So I was just like, well, fine, then don't meow at the window like you want to go inside. How is everybody look at how long this fucking hair is. How's everybody doing, by the way? Also, congratulations on first, Ricky. Congratulations on second, Retro. Congratulations on third, Kaz. How are you guys doing? Hey, Kiki. It should say back to Sleeve Island. And I'm pretty sure I clicked the done twice on it. So if it doesn't, let me know and I'll fix it now. That sucks, Retro. I'm resting up due to a stressful day. Oh, that sucks. I didn't have a stressful day, but it was a bit eventful. Okay, then we're good. I I went swimming this morning with my auntie. Really good swim day. It's getting a lot easier to not the swimming. The swimming's always easy, but like I was able to do more laps, and then like when I stood up to get out of the water and go, because after we go swimming we go to the hot tub and sit in the hot tub for a bit. Usually as soon as I start to get out of the water and I no longer have that water keeping me all like nice and buoyant and floaty, it feels like I'm like literally piggybacking another one of myself on me, right? But today was like maybe a little kid on my back kind of weight level. So I was like, yes, we're getting there. We are getting there where my muscles are obviously getting stronger because I don't suffer as much getting out of the water. And I'm having fun. But then I got home and I was like, okay, I don't have anything else I need to do for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna like relax, have a nap. Had a little nap, and I was like, okay, I should probably do something. And right then I get a text reminder on my phone saying, hey, your car insurance is due. Shit. I'm resting. Okay, it does say sleep. Okay. It says we go this at the end. We got this at the end. Yeah. Yeah. Sleeve Island, we got this. Sleeve Island. We got this. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. I'm a little bit all over. Sleeve cheese! Cheese! Cheese is good! Everybody said cheese! Yay! So yeah, it should be... You guys can't really see again. There we go. Yeah, we go this! Thank you for pointing that out. I looked at that how many times and I did not see the missing T. We're just, we're making sure that people understand bad English. It should be fixed now. You might have to refresh your page, but yeah, it should be fixed now. Exactly, it's a perfect imperfection. Or jams being a jams, yep. Both are very fitting. But it is good that we figured that out right at the beginning of my stream. And then I just have to remember when I post my stream later to make sure I correct said spelling. But yeah, so had a really good day swimming. We had this one lady that's always in there when we're in there, and she's usually working with this other lady, and they do like I don't think she does the aquafit, because there is an aquafit class, but I think she does kind of like one-on-one possible like water therapy exercises. But so she was showing, because my aunt's been curious about their like dumbbells, but they're foam. So she was curious how they work. So the lady was showing her how they worked. And then she's like, okay, time for a massage. And my auntie's like, oh, I don't do massages because I don't like people touching me. She's like, oh, no. And she points, and we have, our pool has like kind of like a little bit of a water park thing. I think it's called like the teacup. And it's this big thing with a bowl on the end, and the water comes out and cascades down in several spots. And she goes and she gets the lifeguards to turn that on, and then she sits underneath the pounding water. So both me and my auntie were trying out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, this is like the nicest shoulder massage I've had in a while. So yeah, we were enjoying a few new things to try out. And then I'm noticing, like, I'm starting to like recognize people, because it's like it's pretty much the same crew that comes in like every morning. So when we're coming in, there's usually a lady that's just leaving, and so we always like chit chat with her while we're getting ready. How did that? Yeah, dragon fruit seed on my face. I may or may not have eaten a dragon fruit before stream. Anyways, so it's like we have these few people that we are starting to like recognize and sort of chat to when we come in or when we're leaving. But my mom and my auntie's cousin was there this morning when we came in. He swims like all the time, I guess. But it was funny because we came in, like, we were just kind of like chit-chatting, and I heard, as we're like walking towards the lazy river, I kind of heard this guy say, you might get wet, and I didn't really pay too much attention, but then all of a sudden, like, some water starts getting splashed at us, and I was like, okay, it's some weird old guy being a little bit rude, but whatever. And then my auntie turns around to figure out what's going on, and of course she recognized her cousin, and so we went and chit-chatted with him for a bit. And I was like, well, I'm kind of glad that it ended up being a cousin and not some just weird, strange old guy that was splashing water at us. I'm also not going to admit. So one of my workers actually scratched me today, so that's why it's. Did they do it on purpose, or was it an accident? A worker did that. That's not good. That's not good at all. Are they like a newer asshole worker, or are they like a worker that is this normal behavior for them? And I hope that you reported it. You know what I did not do today, guys? I did not share my stream like I normally do. I should probably do that. Hey, Freya, how's it going? She's an asshole worker that worked for over 2 years. Oh. Drop it! That is not good. That is the last thing that you need. Hydrate! Hey, how's it going? Right, I'm excited to retro. I saw it and I'm just like, this is gonna be cool. What the heck were you thinking, retro? One ball? Unless it's like a giant ball, one ball doesn't do diddly. Hey, Crimson. We are working on a shrug sweater dealio, but Kiki redeemed Drop It, so we're doing a little bit of drop spindling before we go back to knitting. I don't have any like super pretty floof on this spindle, but it's the only one that's up and actively running with a spindle project. Congratulations on your 85 stream streak, Crimson. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, right? Well, I was excited when I saw the ball and just bought it. Didn't think, oh, I will need much more, right? Hey, your mom. Congratulations on the 70 stream streak. And I got distracted again and still haven't shared my stream. Oh well, I guess we're just gonna go a night where I don't share my stream. I'm too lazy to do it now. Most people get the Twitch notification anyways. On the plus side, when I went to renew my car insurance today, I actually am paying less this year than last year, which is nice because my car insurance a couple years ago was actually pretty cheap. Still not cheap. Car insurance is never cheap, but it was pretty good. But then it went up for a couple years, and now it's going back down again. I'm like, yes. I mean, I don't do anything different, but I'm enrolled in a program where if you drive, I think there's like certain tiers to it. So if you drive less than 5,000, you get a specific discount, and if you drive less than 10,000 kilometers, you get another tier. So I made it in and got a discount, which is nice. So that helped towards my insurance. I was worried that I wasn't going to get it because I did do a little bit more driving around this year. Or last year, I guess it'd be. But, yeah, so car insurance is renewed for the year. Oh, did you share it for me, Kaz? Okay, I love that freaking emote. That is my brain some days. Thank you, Kaz. Very much appreciated. Nice. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. So I'm hoping this weekend to actually get some cleaning done on the house. My back has been doing a lot better since I started swimming. And we don't swim on the weekend. I'm sure the pool's open, but we do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays for swimming. Eventually, I might, when I get more into swimming, I might go up on days like without my aunt and uncle. But for now, I'm enjoying going with my auntie, taking it easy. Sorry.
There we go. We're good to go now. We're golden. Yay.
Oh my god. So after I went and renewed my car insurance, I had to do a couple other things downtown. And then I decided I was going to just go for a drive because I don't know, I didn't feel like going home yet. And I was like, I haven't eaten. So I took the long way. I drove out of town, around through another town, came back into town that would take me downtown. And I was like, oh, I'll just get some McDonald's. Worst mistake ever. It was busy when I got there. I decided to try, and I don't like Big Macs, but I decided to try the chicken Big Mac. Maybe it'll be different because I don't mind the chicken at McDonald's, right? So I'm ordering it, right? The lady's like, and I thought I misheard her, but she was like, 2 Big Mac meals with large fries, and I was like, no, regular fries, not large. And then something happened, so she had to redo it, and she was like, okay, so Big Mac order, large fries, and what did you want to drink? And I was just like, oh, fine, I will deal with the large fries. And so I was like, I'll just get a medium iced coffee. And she's like, does everything look correct on the screen? And I was like, well, the screen's actually not showing up today. And then she's like, oh, and then she sounded like she was doing something. She's like, does everything look right on the screen? And it's like, I still can't see. And then she's like, okay, second window. And I'm like, okay, pull up. 2 orders for the chicken Big Mac, large fries, and 2 medium iced coffees. The only thing that I ended up liking out of the whole entire order was I drank 1 iced coffee, ate 3/4 of one of the fries, and then I was like, okay, let's try the Big Mac. Took 2 bites, put it back in the box. So pretty much a meal and a half went in the garbage. $30 down the drain. Yeah. Oh, it was just gross. I'm just like, ugh. Clearly I am off of McDonald's now. But I mean, it was my fault for... I should have picked something like the nuggets or even one of the wraps. But I know better not to get the Big Macs. I don't like the Big Macs. But I thought, well, you know, it's chicken. It might be better. No. It tasted like freaking cardboard. And nastiness. And... ugh. I like McDonald's coffee. That's about the only thing that I really truly like at McDonald's anymore. Every now and then I get a craving for their nuggets. I thought about it, but I was just like, meh, I just don't want to deal with it. But I was not happy with the lady that I was, that took my order. I know part of it was because they were busy, and honestly, our McDonald's doesn't get overly busy. It has, like, a couple moments, but normally it doesn't get that busy. So, clearly it was staff that's not, not used to dealing with a busy McDonald's. Right? Good old sleeves. It was a chicken Big Mac. Worst mistake ever. Worst mistake ever because I don't like Big Macs to begin with. But I thought maybe because it's chicken. And then I even tried, like, I sort of like took it, like after the first couple bites, I took it apart and I was like, well, maybe I'll just eat the chicken. I ate like maybe 1/4 of the chicken patty and was like, I can't. It's just tastes like nastiness. Yeah, I don't like the mac sauce, and I'm not a fan of their lettuce either. Also, hey Paley, did I say hi? I don't think I said hi. Hi. I was going on about nasty chicken Big Macs and from McDonald's and a messed up order and ugh. My usual coffee from McDonald's is usually just like a coffee 2 cream and then sometimes an iced coffee. And a lot of times I'll ask them to not put any kind of sweetener in the iced coffee, but today I didn't. Iced coffee's good. That was one good thing that came out of the whole deal of me basically wasting my money. But other than the whole crappy meal fiasco, I had a lovely, awesome day. The weather was nice too. Even though the snow is still pretty low on the mountain. Oh, did I tell you that No, because I didn't stream. Woke up to snow yesterday. I slept in not late, but like I think it was like 9:30, 9:45, because I was up late the night before, and I wake up. Oh, Paley, I love you. I wake up and I look out the window, and what I can see out my bedroom window in my camper is basically the catio and the neighbor's fence. And there was like this much snow on the top rail of the fence, and I was like, holy fuck. Like, we got snow. And it was like super wet and melty. But yeah. But yeah, I was just like, what the hell? I'm like, I know it got cold, but like, seriously? It was gone by like noon, I think. Somewhere in there, anyways. Except for like the stuff that slid off my car. Those piles lasted until today. But they were just like little piles of snow. I feel like my brain is just kind of like all over the place. So if I seem distracted, guys, my bad. I'm having a great day. I'm just having a very, well, typical jams, brain all over the place day. So with luck, honestly, I don't think I'll get through this sleeve tonight, because I seem to only be doing like a repeat and a half, or like a repeat and 3/4 of another repeat in a stream. But we are getting so close, because we're almost done this repeat. I think there's 2 more rounds that I gotta do. Just a heads up, Jamsy hugs. Tomorrow and Sunday I won't be able to talk on here. I will be lurking. I have 8. Yes. You definitely gotta get those assignments done. So no talkie. If I catch you talking in my stream tomorrow and Sunday, I'll kick your butt. Yeah, motivational spankings. But you got this, Pele. You got this. You'll kick butt. Especially if you don't chit-chat in my stream and you actually do your work. Yep. I bought my coffee just nice. Yummy coffee time. Good. How are you doing? I'm slightly distracted, which is a typical jams night. But other than that, I am doing really good. I had an awesome day today. Hey, Gigi, how's it going? The sleeve is coming. I have 2 more repeat sections to do on the sleeve. So, and then I'm working on, I have like 1.5 more rounds on this repeat section. So I have 22 rounds left to do. Or 21.5 if you want to get real technical. Doom, doom, doom. Ovaltine. I will get that in a little bit here. I'm just working on my iced coffee from earlier, and then I will get a tea. So how is Miss Gigi today? And how is G doing? I know I haven't asked about G and Tommy in a while. My brain is forgetting to say hi all the time. My brain is all over the place. What else is new? Okay, truth be told, my brain is all like knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. That's literally what my brain's been doing. She seems to be having issues with eating. Oh, well, that's not good. Is he like trying and just it's not having it, or is he just like looking at his food going, no, I don't want that? I can believe that. I can believe that. Good old Picky. That was like Mystique. I tried with her. She just did not want to eat her one food. Like she used to eat it fine. And then all of a sudden one day she's like, "Yeah, no, I don't like that anymore." And so I literally just like, "Well, that's all you get other than your soft food." And she stood firm, so I finally changed her food up. I was like, I mean, she technically needed a little bit of a diet anyways, but yeah. I mean, it wasn't like she wasn't eating. She still had her soft food, and she was still getting some treats and stuff. She just wasn't getting her dry food. But I switched it up, and she seems to like the new stuff, so. Lip balm! Hey, Jesse! Oh, nice. Pickles is up in the closet. Vinny's out somewhere. Oh, I missed the hydrate. Yeah, I gotta start getting my house ready so that I can go see my brother. Go stay with my brother. But I need to get the house in order first. I'm kind of at this point, I'm waiting for my back to get better so that I can actually do stuff. Yesterday I was like, yeah, I got the whole day. I don't have to do anything. I'm not going swimming. I'm not streaming. I can tidy on the house. I did some vacuuming and that was it. Because my back was like, no, I'm going to start hurting. And I'm like, you asshole back. You can just bugger off now. But it is definitely getting better now that I'm swimming. Swimming in the hot tub. They have a steam sauna that I keep wanting to go in. My auntie's not a fan of saunas, so I'll probably do it on a day when I start going up by myself, because I know that there's going to be times when I decide to go up by myself. I will do the sauna myself. By myself.
Or by myself.
Got back from the Legion like true small town Canadian. Nice! Yeah, my brother and sister-in-law go to the Legion all the time. And I wanna go check it out when I'm down there. I know there's a Legion here, but I don't know anyone there. Whereas like the Legion where my brother is, I grew up going to that Legion all the time. My grandma used to be part of the Legion, so we were always there. And I feel like it'll be some good nostalgia going back, seeing if it's changed any at all. I guess they do a lot more there now than they were a few years ago. So was vanilla flavored. I had to wait 4 days and for 2 days he was getting more mad by the day. Oh no. I would say I'd come help, but even if I could afford to come over, I know we'd both be like, screw this one and it. Yep, that's exactly it. They do Chase the Ace and meat draws on Fridays. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think my brother was saying how our Legion, I call it our Legion even though it's technically not my Legion anymore. Our Legion does like a coffee shop on certain days, and there's like a few things that they do at the Legion, and I'm like, I really want to go. I want to go and just see who all's there, and I'm sure that I'll run into a lot of people that I knew over the years. I really miss that valley. I wish that I could afford to live out there. The weather's nicer here though. But that valley is I love that valley. It's home. Sent far away. Not to mention the Kootenay National Park is like right there. So many places to just like go and explore out that way. Though I did get a map of like hiking trails around me. Obviously I'm not in any shape to go hiking yet, but yeah, I want to get into hiking again, and so it's nice that I kind of have an idea of places I can go. Obviously not by myself. Well, I could go to the wildlife center by myself, but I would like to, like, if I'm going to do on any kind of like hiking, I want to probably have someone with me. But now that I have a map, I saw the trail that I want to take at the wildlife center, so that's going to be fun. I can believe it. Hey, how's it going? We're almost done the second ball of yarn, though, for this project. So there is that. That's all we have left. It's a pretty empty shell of a ball. There's not much left to it. It's very pretty. Yes, this is the first sleeve. I haven't been working on it outside of stream, and then I've been having shorter than normal streams, and even a couple streams where I wasn't knitting on it. So it's taking me longer. Otherwise, normally I would probably have this sleeve done by now. But I've been taking a lot of breaks with it. Probably because I'm working in rib and I hate rib. But it is going a lot better now that I switched to Continental for it. When I first started this sleeve, I wasn't. Well, for some reason, I could not get my tension for Continental to work right, and then I was always sitting somewhere where the only place to put my yarn was to my right, so I was knitting English style for the majority of this sleeve. And then finally, I was just like, I can't do it. I'm at my desk now. Let's get my setup where I have my yarn in my dish, and then it goes up and back down. Helps me provide more tension. So, but guess what? We are on to the 13th repeat. 13th of 14. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Gotta do this one, another one, and then I gotta do like one more like of the increase section of a repeat, and then that's it. Then we get to move on to the next section of the pattern. So close. So close. 20 more rows. Well, technically it'd be 24 more rows if I count the 4 rows of increase that I'll have to do after these. So 24 rounds, and then we are on to the next part of the pattern. We got this, guys. We got this. I'm debating abandoning my project. It's fingering weight on 2.75 millimeter. I'm starting to question my life choices. How big of a project is it? That's what I do my socks in all the time. I actually don't mind, well, for socks. This project here, I've been questioning my life choices with it. I'm so close to finishing it. But this is like very, very skinny yarn, and we are working on, I think, size 3 or 3.5? 3.5 millimeter. And I have been working on this for like 2 years now. So close to finishing it. The first part went great. It went great, this first part. And the purple's a little bit thicker, but also it's like a increase every round. So it wasn't so bad. Now that there's like a gazillion stitches on it, it's bad. But I'm almost done. I'm hoping that I actually like take the time to finish it this year. We're so close. We're so close. I love this. The purple I did not dye. The purple was, I just dropped my ball of yarn. I bought a pound of just like millends, of like colored millends of wool. And I took all the purples out and I blended them together on my blending board and made some really pretty roll eggs. Freaking love it. It looks more gray on camera, but it's a very beautiful, like, almost looks like a jeweled amethyst. Oh my god, my ball of yarn is not where I want it to be. Oh, it's like under my chair. I got it! I got it. But the other stuff is yarn that I dyed and spun myself. I love this black. So like it was an acid dye that when I dyed it, I didn't have enough dye in the water. And when you dye with this stuff, you have a chance of like blues and browns that come out with it. And so it was like really dark at the start of it, and then it went into like a blues and browns and whatever. I tried recreating it, and I somewhat recreated it, but not as beautiful as the first time that I dyed it. And I just love the colors of this. Like, it's just so, of course, you can see through it a little bit, but it's just, I love the way it looks. I want to try and see if I can recreate it again. Where did I put the ball yarn? Is it in? Oh, okay, it is in there. Jams, did you saw knit your scrappy? Show. Oh, my scrappy yarn sweater? It's out in the thing. I can show you some of my mismatched fingerless gloves. One shorter than the other. I don't know what happened when I was making that. And then this I have to send to Retro. This is Retro's scrappy yarn. But yeah, for those that don't know, who may possibly be new, I take felting floof and I do a grab and spin and make scrappy yarn. It is like one of the most fun and enjoyable projects. I don't think I have anything here that shows. No, all my good. I wish I had my sweater in here, but I'm too lazy to go get it. And then I could show you how awesome it looks. But yeah, I do have more floof with the intention of doing another scrappy spin, and I also have some. I bought these off of Temu. I have some fun, like 4 or 5 packages of fun colored stuff that will get divided down probably into 4 packages each. I know. I still gotta wash it. Like, I haven't washed it yet, or set the twist. I had just too much shit going on, so now it's getting down to crunch time where I'm like, I gotta get this shit done. I have my shawl that I did, my blue and greeny colored shawl. I have that one that needs to be washed up and or washed and blocked. It'll be my first project that I actually block. I've never actually bothered blocking anything before, so this is going to be interesting. I got the blocking mats, so I just got to do it. But yeah, I got to get your yarn washed up. I got to go through my yarn because I want to send you more than one hank of yarn. I want to send you probably some of my older stuff that I spun up. It'll probably be a 2-ply that I send you, because I used to do a lot of 2-ply yarn back before I was just like, I like chain ply, and I'm going to continue doing chain ply. Chain ply gives me my happy yarn weight that I like, and I like knitting with it better. But yeah, so you'll be getting your scrappy yarn, and then probably at least one, possibly another thing. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. And then I also want to spin up some more of that blue and brown stuff and send Passion a hank, since Passion sent me all that stuff out. And so I need to do something for her. If you have any that you don't want, you can also give me some, right? My intention is, and probably some of the reasons why I haven't done a lot, is when I'm ready to like take that step and start selling some of my stuff. I want to have like a supply on hand, so I keep hoarding yarn, like especially like stuff that ends up being like really like nice and even and looks really good. I'm like, oh, that would be a good one to sell. And then I'll keep the, you know, the more imperfect ones for myself. But most of my yarn now doesn't have a lot of, I mean, it still has the imperfections, but not as much as they used to. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. But yeah, I got to start selling some of it. If I could just overcome my aversion to the business end of my art, I might be able to like make enough money off of streaming and selling my stuff that I wouldn't have to get a job. But as it stands at this point, I am going to be needing to get a part-time job soon. I don't know when, but I know I won't be able to sustain myself off of what I make on Twitch and my little bit of pension that I have, so I need to do something. I don't want to go and get something like a job where I hate working. A 2-ply would probably be nice for socks, or lace work. Probably better for lace work than socks because wear and tear on socks. You want them more durable, and 3-ply is usually a better ply for socks. But I would do 2-ply socks. Just depends on how hard you are on your socks. But like, I have so much freaking yarn that I need to go through and put into bins. I keep telling myself I need to get some more lavender. I have lavender in my camper, but I never remember to bring it over. Because I don't... Thankfully, I haven't run into any issues on my binned yarn, but anything that's loose is fair game, apparently, in this house. So I got to get a handle on that. I still haven't emptied this bobbin because I just, like, every time I look at it, I get angry. So, yeah, I need to, especially if I do start selling it, the last thing I want is to, like, give somebody or sell somebody a hank that, oh, look, a bug got to and eaten some of it. So who knows, I might be like rehanking some of my yarn to just make sure that it is in good condition before I even do away with any of it. So we have things that I need to do. And like, I have 2 big tote bins that I plan on putting yarn in. I just haven't. I've already filled up 2. And then I have another 2. I've also bought 3 patterns this week because, you know, we totally don't have enough patterns. No. Whoever has enough patterns? I used to have some of those. I need to get more. They are nice. But yeah, most of my stuff is in bins, but I do have some stuff that is just kind of like shoved in random spots. And I have one bin that doesn't even have a lid on it. I don't even know where that one is. I think it's somewhere over there. But like, everything is just sort of like chaos. Like, I got random yarn over here and shoved in places. And while my acrylic stuff is safe, because bugs don't seem to bother with acrylic, I'm like it. It took me a little bit to get used to the fact that natural fibers attract bugs that you didn't even know existed in your house. But yeah, I also have this that I gotta clean up. This is all wool that my cats have pulled out of the bag and messed up. And oh, here's something that I could show off that I haven't shown in a while. This. Do you guys remember my rainbow shawl that is like redonkulously long? And each color on here is an entire hank of yarn. And I did like a triangle style scarf, shawl, whatever you want to call it, but I made it very, very long. And then also I messed up on this end, so the 2 points don't actually match properly. I ran out of yarn, so I had to do just white. I gotta do something with this at some point. I gotta wash it. But it's like super long, so you can like wrap it around you a few times. It worked really good because I used to put it over my shoulders and then I'd wrap it down my arms, kind of like sleeves. So it would actually kind of, like, if you had like a big long window, which I do, it would make a kind of pretty valance. If not that I've ever used valances, but it could make a really pretty valance. Okay, so I was talking. I wasn't paying attention. So we have an extra round knit because I'm not tinking back now that I'm literally finished the round. Oops. That was supposed to be the first. Right? Exactly. Yeah. I like that. So yeah, I did an extra knit round or rib round, whatever you want to call it, on the sleeve because I am not tinking back to where I need to go to do my increases. Oops. I can't believe I did that. Well, actually, I can believe that I did that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I noticed half my knitting was like hiding behind the song thing. Now it's just hiding behind my name, which is not too bad because my name doesn't really take too much up. Welcome back from Adlands, everyone that got stuck in Adland. There. Now we did the increases. I remembered that round. Not gonna lie, for some reason, I don't know if it's the speed that I'm knitting at or what, my hand is kind of cramping up. I'm not used to that. to say I'm back from my lurk. I do that very often, right? Naughty retro. No, just kidding. Sad face retro. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Could you imagine if I did actually end up getting all these repeat rounds done tonight? Oh, means I could be like, yes, the next time I pick this up, we're starting on a new section of the sweater. I don't think I'll be that lucky, though. Retro, I was literally about to ask what project you were working on. Like, we haven't been talking about it for the last couple of days. It's like, hey, Retro, what have you been working on lately? The baby blanket. Well, yes, but you know what I meant. I figured you were in bed by now, especially when you said that you were lurking. But still, I was just like, what project are you working on? You making another teddy bear? No, the baby blanket that we've just been talking about all night. Well, maybe not all night, but still. Just my jams brain. Forgetting all of what I talked about earlier on when I first started stream, which was only an hour ago. Right? The hour? It did go quick. I don't feel like it's been an hour since I started. Time flies. So technically, in an hour, with some minor distractions, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. Because I have that extra, oops, I wasn't supposed to do that round. In an hour. So I'm averaging out 5 rounds an hour. Right now. But we do like Pele distractions as long as she's keeping up with her assignments. When she's not keeping up with her assignments, then she's Pele gets sent to her corner. Huh. I was like, what the heck is going on with this? Turns out I did a stitch, but obviously when I took it off the needle, I didn't take it off right, so I had to redo the stitch. At least I didn't drop it. It just, I had this weird, I think I knit into the stitch below. All I did, so I just had to fix it. Hydrate. Hey, Crowbit, how's it going? No, Pele's actually been pretty good. Pele has been behaving. She's just being a little bit of her usual Pele self, but she's been pretty good. No chaos. I'm doing pretty good. I had a really good day today. For Pele standards, yeah, she didn't really cause any chaos. Trust me. When Pele causes chaos, it is chaos. GG. GG. Behave yourself. No chaos. I'll make the trip down there and show you the true meaning of Yeah, that's why I wasn't giving you shit. I was just warning you. I was just warning you. No chaos. Everyone behave. We're having a chill stream. No chaos. See? See, Pele's behaving herself. Just because Pele's behaving herself does not mean that other people need to cause chaos in her place. You don't know the word chaos. That might be taking a little far there, Pele. Oh, we all know that Pele knows chaos. Don't break me down. Break me down, break me down. Break me down, break me down. Why do you hate me? Breathing. I'm still breathing, breathing, breathing. Break me down, break me down. Break me down. Break me down, break me down. Break me down, break me down. Respect. Self-respect. Sorry, I'm like so focused on my knitting. Not really chatting with stream very well tonight. My apologies. Disrespect. Disrespect. Self-respect. For a little self-respect. Do, do, Hey, new girl, how's it going? You fell down today? Ooh, did you slip on some ice or something? Because I know that you guys were getting, like, snow and stuff. Hopefully you're doing okay. Slipped on ice and the ice was playing tricks on me. Oh, that damn ice. Every time I go to the pool, I feel like I'm gonna fall. The tiles at that pool are very slippy. But I do have some water shoes that are coming. Because I'm like, I will break something if I slip on these tiles. And my auntie's like, yeah, I'm going to wait till yours come in before I decide whether or not I order any. I was like, well, I just went for like pretty much the cheapest ones on Amazon. I just need something that will help me not slip on the tiles. I don't need anything fancy or anything like that. Person checked on me and made sure I was okay, but I don't know if he heard me. Did you say you were okay, or? Oh, heard you say thank you. Oh, I'm sorry that happened to you. Falling on ice is not fun. Falling, period, is not fun. Ooh, right? I'm going to assume bad concussion. I used to work with a girl who figure skated. Um, and she fell and hit her head really bad, and she couldn't skate for. Well, at first it was supposed to be only 3 weeks, but it ended up being longer. It's gonna skate me. No, the ice has melted. Back early March 2024, I was leaving my apartment building to get some Tim's for breakfast, and I stepped on some uneven ground and I fell and scraped my right knee and twisted my left ankle. Then, close to the end of the month, I had to get my appendix out. Jeez, that's a lot. That would suck. Hands up, I'm on the floor and can't get up, waiting a few minutes to try again. Oh no. That's not good. Do you have like a chair or something that you can help? I know, like when I would be helping my mom get up off the floor this before she lost her leg, I'd always get her to like get onto her hands and knees on a pillow, because of course the floor is so hard. And then she was able to like sort of like pull while I helped lift. Stone Discord, did you? Hold on. look at a second here. I gotta catch up. I've missed a couple chats. Concussion and ooh, I saw the video. It was scary. She was out cold for a few seconds and didn't even know. And this person thought she was okay, but doctor wouldn't release her. She's still having headaches and is being. Oh my gosh, that sucks. So still down here in this dim, still basement, surrounded by half-finished ideas and the quiet hum of life that never really stated. Started listening to him. Yeah, but that march was rough. Right? No kidding. Ooh, yeah, if you got like some stairs that you can kind of like get yourself to, that's also a good way of getting yourself up. It goes, how are you doing? I know there are days when if I have to get down on the floor for something, I'm not sure if I'm going to get back up. My knees do not like that at all. Dang, you guys got a lot of snow. We got some snow, but like maybe like I don't even think we got like a quarter of that. Maybe an eighth of that. And it melted pretty much the same day. I'm going to head out now. I will see you again tomorrow night. Have a good night. Dog toys and gotten stuck on the floor. It sucks to get up when you have a bad knee. Oh, yes. My surgeon said if I had delayed any longer, things could have been far more serious. With appendix, yeah. That shit, you don't want to mess with your appendix. Take care, Retro. Have a good sleep. My cousin lived outside of town, and her parents, like, they just thought she had the flu. And her parents were gone, but her brother happened to, like, pop in to check on her. And yeah, she was sitting there talking to him, and then all of a sudden she just like started screaming in agony, and he like loaded her into the car and drove the hour 45 minutes to an hour to get to the hospital. And yeah, her appendix had ruptured, and the doctor said that probably like half an hour longer and it wouldn't have been so good. I thankfully have never had any issues with my appendix. My hubby had his out. But yeah. Yeah, like it's not good.
Hugs to Pele. Lots of hugs to Pele.
Oh no. We want to hugs Pele. We're hugging Pele. It's motivation to get your assignments and stuff done. Okay. I am going to take a quick break here. I've got all my increased rounds done for this repeat. And I'm going to get my oval tea that got requested like a while ago. And maybe get a snack. I don't know. I do not know. But I shouldn't be long. So don't have too much fun without me. I mean it. Veggie, did you hide my knitting? Oh, it's over here instead of over there. Oh no, I did nothing. I am businessman. Businessman. You had your feet checked today? Were they all good? So did I tell you guys that I finally bought myself an air fryer? I haven't tried it out yet, but it's sitting there going, you should try me. And I'm like, I should try you. And then I haven't yet. But I will. 30 seconds late and deleting the comment. I didn't even see it, so what comment? Nice. Businessman. falling behind on my mod duties. Yes, but you have a valid excuse. I think. Are you working on your assignments now? Or are you waiting until the weekend? Because if you're not working on anything, then you are falling behind and will be in trouble. But if you are working on assignments, that's fine. You have a valid reason. Why are you saying sorry, little girl? Buddy, your butt's looking dirty again. Am I going to have to take baby wipes to it again? Oh. It's like, don't put my tail down. Well, don't put your butt in my face. And I wouldn't have to put your tail down. You just cuddle. You just cuddle. Yeah, I love you, buddy. You took a bubba's. It's all good, knitter girl. I almost forgot to renew my car insurance. I am so thankful that they now do text reminders, because I had planned on going like Monday, Tuesday to renew my car insurance. Totally forgot about it, and my insurance was due today. So like I was just sitting there chilling. I gotten back from swimming and I was just sort of like chilling out, not really doing anything, telling myself I should probably like go clean or something. And all of a sudden I get this text message and I look at my phone and I'm like, shit, my insurance, what day is it? And I look, I'm like, shit, my insurance is due today. Did you DM me on Discord? I don't see anything. Or did you put it in, Oh, there it is. flowers. Okay, I'm above the floor. Safest. Oh, that's good. Ugh. I hate being stuck on the floor.
Hey, Vinny, what are you doing? Huh? Are you being a cute, adorable weirdo? Huh? You being a cute, adorable weirdo? Sticking your butt up in the air for me to pat?
He's like, pat my bum. Pat my bum. Can you not put your butt on my freaking... He almost rubbed his butt on my cup. It's my tea. I don't think you'll want any. You good boy? He's a good boy, Papa? For flowers. Late flowers. I'm on my way. He's like, cookie? Cookie!
Cookie.
There you go. I'm really glad you found your knitting because I would have forgotten where. Right? I know. I came in and I'm like, where's my knitting? It was right here in front of me when I left. Where is it? And then I noticed that it was like over here and not over there. You know, I found it. So I'm glad I found it because, yeah, you could have lost it. Come tomorrow. The day is going by quickly. Actually, my days did really good, and I think it's because I've been up since 6. Actually, it was like 5:45 when I woke up. Then I had 2 naps today. Was it? Oh, that sucks. Yes, Vinny was actually here. He was laying on the desk and everything, and then I gave him some cookies, and he ate the cookies and left. But yeah, he was trying to stick his butt in my face, and then he was trying to stick it on my cup, and I'm like, Vinny, stop doing that. And then he kind of like settled down and was knitting or chilling while I was knitting. But then I needed to mark down in my book that I finished the round, and he was laying on top of it. So I got out the cookies, and he was like all over that. But yeah, I was up at like 5:45, was swimming by like 7:15. And then I came home and I had like an hour nap in the recliner. Uncomfortable chair, but it's the only comfortable thing to sit in other than my desk chair. And it's more comfortable to nap in that. But I gotta move Mom's bed back in. Like it's out on the deck because we brought in a hospital bed for her. So I need to move that back in so that I have something that is not that damn recliner that threw my back out. It's like, oh yes, let's just continue to sit and nap in said chair that threw your back out. But I only like napping it for like half an hour to an hour, so it's not so bad. It's not like I'm spending the night sleeping in it. Oh, excuse me. I suddenly have the hiccups. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, well, if there's no power, it's probably the last thing you want to do is be trying to get your train to run. Was it like a maintenance thing, or was it like, oh, something's wrong and now we got to figure out what it is? Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. right? Excuse me, guys. I'm definitely sort of like in my own little world today. Well, it's not that I'm in my own little world, it's that I'm concentrating on my knitting, so I'm and constantly getting it off camera. This way. There we go. It's bad when I don't have my camera low enough and all you see me doing is just like you can barely see what's going on and I'm just like looking down. It's like the least I could do is have my knitting on camera so people could see that I'm actually knitting and not just twiddling my thumbs. That's why I look forward to when I will eventually have my gaming computer over here and we can use that for streaming and I can have more than one camera. So I will have a camera on my work and then I'll have a camera of me. Yeah, I decided to change my playlist up. This is kind of like my playlist that I listen to when I'm home. And it's got a lot more chill music and stuff. I really enjoy this playlist. That my feet are taken care of and soft, right? There you go. Nice. One of these days I want to actually like go and get like a mani-pedi. I've never had either. And I would love to go and have that done. Well, I guess that's kind of a lie. I did the one time because my mom used to have a foot lady that would come and do her feet, and the one time I got her to do my feet, like no painting nails or anything like that. It's just like massage and trimming toenails and you know the typical just basic pedicure. And it was really nice. And I freaking was like, I need to like do this more, but I never did book more appointments with her. So I should. We have a few places around here, just never gone by myself. And it would be nice to have like some pretty nails. At least on my hands. My hands are my... I had it done a couple times and it hurt me a bit. I've heard that. Maybe it was just whoever you went to wasn't very good. I don't know. I've never had a mani done, so, but I would like to like have a manicure, get my nails done. Nothing like extreme, but something better than these broken things would be nice. I have very flimsy nails. They like to peel, and then they usually get to a certain length, and then they just start breaking off. And then I have one nail that gets this weird crack in it. My thumbnail gets a weird crack, and I have to like cut it down like this, otherwise it catches on everything. So it's just like this crack in my nail, and it's same spot. And sometimes I can get it to grow out, and it'll be fine for a little bit, and then the crack just comes back again. I figure it has it. I figure it's from being like years of being a housekeeper and not wearing proper like protection. There we go. It's like something doesn't look right here. But yeah, like I never used to wear gloves or anything like that when working with the chemicals. So yeah. And like I even had some of like the older housekeepers warn me like, oh, you should be wearing gloves when using that chemical. It's like your hands are gonna start looking like mine. And I was like, meh, you're young and dumb, and just like people are like, oh yeah, watch out for your knees and your feet. You should get some proper footwear. You're fine. I can't afford that shit, and now I'm paying for it. I do love me some carrots. But yeah, I've always struggled with my nails. They've always been thin and flimsy. Like they're very, very like flimsy nails. They're, yeah. They're not as bad as they used to be, but they still peel. Like you can, I don't know if it'll show up. Oh no, it's not gonna show up. But like that one's peeled. And yeah, they just get little chips in them and peel and crack, and they don't like to grow past a certain point. I've tried. Veins are large enough to cause pain under my nail when working on them. That sucks. Ooh, look, guys. Right quick, we'll be switching. I'm pretty sure we'll be switching to a new ball here tonight. I've thought about getting press-on nails, but the few times that I tried them, like when I was younger, I have like really wide fingers, and I struggle to find ones that look nice, on my fingers. Especially like the pinky one. I have pretty big pinkies, and yeah, they just, I don't know, they made my fingernails look even bigger. Ooh, vintage. I like that. Nice. You'll have to post a picture of them when you do wear them. My my ball of yarn is slowly climbing up. do 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 do. My whiskey neat, my coffee black, and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. My whiskey neat, my coffee black, and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. My whiskey neat, my coffee black, and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. Whiskey. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. My whiskey neat, sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. Hey, Pickles. You come say hi? If you stick around long enough, Jessie might be able to see you. Oh, and up to the closet. She's like, yeah, I don't feel like pets. I want to go to my closet. Oh, she's going to Vinny's bed. I know, you know. We have a kitty, a kitty, a kitty. We have a kitty, kitty, kitty. She's hiding behind the witch hat. My little piddly ball of yarn is trying to run away on me. Look at how little I have left. Oh, my earbuds are yelling at me. It's the hair. It's the head. Oof. Ooh. Hey, Curious, how's it going? Oh, it's not time to work down yet. We're having a quiet, chill night of knitting. We're on Sleeve Island, but we're so close to finishing Sleeve Island. I have 12, 16 more rounds to do. Hydrate! Hydration is very important. I just sort of like zoned out for a second. Oh yeah. Yep. We're doing good. I have some very basic knitting gems, but need to make something. Are you trying to figure out what you want to make? Or are you working on something? I know. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. I'm loving the colors. You meant needles. So you have some very basic knitting needles. But you need to make something. Is that what you're trying to say? Did I get that right? What sizes are your basic needles? I tried knitting before, but the yarn kept splitting. It drove me nutty, so I stopped. It might have been the type of yarn that you were using. Some yarn likes to split, and then other yarn is like you have no problem with. Like even I struggle with like yarn splitting. The stuff that I'm working with right now, it's a splitty yarn. But I've developed the ability to put up with it and just fix it as I go. There are like 7 different needle sizes. You could make a dishcloth. Do you have any cotton yarn? And if you got like a size 4.5, 4 or 4.5 needle, you could make a dishcloth. I like making dishcloths. I think I might actually like do some dishcloths for the fall fair this year. You know what you need to invest in? You need to invest in, I don't think I have one handy. I think it's on the floor somewhere because I never use it. I do have a mini version, but you can get these pretty freaking cheap, and obviously they have bigger ones. This one just came with my ChiaoGoo shorty set, and it is a measure for needles. So you just like stick the needle through, figure out which hole it fits in, and then it tells you the size of the needle. I warped this one. I was trying to do something, and I don't know what I did, but like yeah. But yeah, this is the one that came with my shorty set, and yeah, you can get them pretty freaking cheap. I think they're just like, you could probably just Google knitting needle measure. I have no idea what they're called, but basically that's what it is. And it's just a gauge, knitting needle gauge measure thing. I don't. But yeah, you can get them on Amazon, or pretty much anywhere. You could, if you got like a craft store nearby, you might even find some there. And like I had one years ago, like a nice one, lost that one, and then I bought another one that I got it because it was like a Sally Hansen one, and it was like a needle gauge measure, but it also had the ruler for when you're doing like a swatch to measure like the swatch measurement. I think I saw it on the floor underneath my desk. We don't want to talk about the state of the floor underneath my desk right now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's under here somewhere. Because I saw it and going, oh, that's where that thing went to. And then, because it's a pain in the ass to get stuff out from under the desk, I left it, and so I'm pretty sure it's still there. My buddy. I don't think that I've... My buds. Oh, we're cuddling now. Oh, we're cuddling. Oh, I lied. I must have picked it up. I just like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I feel like I put it in my little top drawer. So, this one, sorry, this is a Susan Bates one. But it has like pretty well all the sizes, and then it's got the little gauge, like swatch measure thingy on there. So, I have used this a total of once. But, yeah, it's a nice one. It's metal, this one. And, yeah, you can go all the way from size 2 millimeter all the way up to 25. That's the big fat one. Mini. Yeah, so it's got the rulers are in inches and centimeters. I like that. You can do crochet hooks and knitting needles. Gauge for rows and stitches per inch. Needle, knitting needle, crochet hook, and millimeter sizes. Knit or crochet a 3-inch square. Place the knit check cover over. Count the number of stitches. So yeah, this is a pretty good one. It basically covers all the bases. Some needles are like that, especially if are they like a DPN needle by chance, where they have points on either end of the needle, because often DPNs don't have the sizes on them, and that's when you're gonna want the needle measure. But other knitting needles, yeah. So that's why I know that sometimes the wooden DPNs will have, like I have some bamboo ones, some cheap bamboo ones, and they've got the sizes like stamped into the wood, which is nice. But all my metal DPNs don't have sizes. Or like say, for example, this is just a cheap. I think it's a size 8, might be a size 10, but like these are just cheap. Possibly even like a Susan Bates circular needle. For fuck's sakes, Vinny. Susan Bates needle from Walmart. It's just a cheap circular needle that I got for doing something. I can't remember what. It doesn't have the sizes on it. I was right. It's an 8. So it's a 8 millimeter. Vincent. Here. Tis the season anyways. Come here. Minnie. Come here. Look at you. Huh. You're just trying to get into shit now. Oh. It's making them all staticky. What I've been wanting to do with these guys is get like a good quality, just for shits and giggles to do it, but get the good quality sticky lint roller and do the whole stick and pull up cat hair. I think with Pickles it would just be crazy. He doesn't shed nearly as bad. You think so? Okay. Maybe we can get back to knitting. Vinny, did you stick your tail in my tea? This is my... Okay. Stop it. This is my phone screen right now. Got tea all over it. So, something went into my tea. Something went into my tea, which means I'm not drinking from my tea anymore because I have no idea what went in, whether it was a foot or tail. Tail, not so bad. Foot, I do not want to drink cat foot tea. And because I don't know what went in, they need a lot of things. I might get it in a little bit here, Kaz. Cat foot tea is an acquired taste. Yeah. Yeah, it is. They can't. They really can't. Med time. Med check for anyone who might need to take their meds. I'm doing pretty good. I had a pretty good day. I got up at like 5:45 this morning, and by 7:15 I was swimming. And then I renewed my car insurance, which I meant to do a few days ago but forgot, and it was due today, and thankfully my insurance company now sends out reminder text messages because I got a reminder. Looked at my phone, I'm like, oh shit, what day is it? I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go renew my car insurance. Had a couple naps today, one earlier on after swimming, another one before streaming. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I usually get up around 8 on days that I'm not doing anything, but swim days the pool opens at 6:30 and we usually we leave here at like 7. I could probably go earlier. The earlier you go at this pool, the quieter it is. I am so happy that I'm swimming again. I haven't been like swimming since like my early mid 20s. Um when I used to work at the one resort, we used to have free access to the fitness center and pool, and there was like almost nobody in the pool, so it was nice, and I just get off work and I go swim. Um but I haven't been swimming since then. And my aunt's been trying to get me to go to the rec center here for a while. And I finally gave in, and I'm like, I can't believe I waited this long. I still don't know if I'd be able to like go up by myself yet. Like I like having the company, but I think it like give it like maybe a couple more weeks kind of thing, and I probably could go up by myself and be fine with that, and just like go and walk the lazy river and swim a few laps. And ooh, nice. Having a workout buddy is real. It is. It really is. And like because it's such a small town, and because we've been going at like specific times, you start to get used to the regular people. So it's like every time we go in there, like you see the same people that are like getting ready to leave as you're coming in, or like are already in there. And yeah, you just sort of like get to know everyone. It's like, oh, the Aquafit comes in just as like we leave just shortly after the Aquafit ladies are coming in and starting the Aquafit. And then like there's one guy that walks laps up in the fitness center that's up above, and then he comes down and goes to the hot tub after. His wife sometimes goes swimming while he's doing that. I guess pretty much I'm pretty well the only young one in there. Like most of them are all like my aunt's age or older. Because it's usually when all the seniors come, because they don't want to like come when all the young people are making chaos. I got my free bike working. Oh! But I haven't actually done a workout in it yet. I've been getting so much working out from working on organizing and cleaning my house that I haven't need to use it soon though. Yeah, I'm like that. Like the first time I go somewhere, big scary, but the more yeah. That's me. I don't do new things very well by myself, but it's always good to have someone there mentally holding my hand kind of thing. Um, but after I've done it a few times, then I can usually do it myself. It's a child of the government. The only thing that I wish is I wish I was either shorter or that they had a deeper lazy river, because when I, except for the one end, like when I'm at the deeper end of the lazy river, I think the water comes up to about here on me. But when you're at the more shallow end, it's just above my hips. And I wish that it was I wish it was a little bit deeper for me. Raid! Welcome on in, Raid. Welcome in, Raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. If you need to raid and run, by all means, raid and run. If not, you're more than welcome to come hang out. Let me see. I'm usually terrible with the whole raid thing, but I am a knitter, crocheter. I spin yarn. My name's Jams. I'm very weird and spacey most days. Ooh, cross stitching. I want to get back into that. Like I tried it once when I was a kid. I used to embroider when I was a kid. I did quite a bit of that. And then I tried cross stitch and I hated it. And I never tried it again. But I see so many cool cross stitch stuff, and I'm like, I want to get back into it. I gotta find the time amongst all my other many hobbies. Right. One day. One day I will find the time, just like I want to find the time to learn tatting as well. So it will happen. It will happen. I will have to raid and run because I need to go eat, but I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Did we get a shout out? I don't remember if we gave a shout out. We need to do that. If we did not. Error. I think Knitter Girl's my... Oh, perfect. Knitter Girl got it. Or somebody did. Anyways, thank you. Hydrate. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. But I mean, it's been a long time no see for me, for a lot of people, because I was gone for a month. But I should tell you, it sure does feel nice to be back. No, I took the month of March off, basically. So I've only been back like a full week now. Today is... No, yesterday would have been a full week. So technically today. I think last week I took Friday off, and I streamed Thursday, took Friday off, and then streamed Saturday. Something like that. But yeah. Jams is back, yep. And it feels good to be back. Oh my gosh. And eventually here I will be going up to stay with my brother for a little bit. So I might try the whole mobile streaming thing at least a couple times while in there. I don't know. It all depends on how long I end up going for. And whether or not I end up having time to stream. But I am going to like prepare myself and like bring my mom's iPad, and so that I can like do some mobile streaming. He's doing okay. He has his good days and his bad days. I think he's definitely having a harder time than me. But I think it's because I've kind of like been through this already, and then also I had a lot of time with Mom. And so I sort of got to spend that time with her and do all that stuff. Whereas my brother, he basically had like a month to like really fit everything in. But no, for the most part, he's doing pretty good. He's been keeping busy. He says he has mostly good days, but then like it'll hit him, and that's kind of how it was with me the first little bit. But just escaped me. It was glorious. I swear. Speaking of yawn, I swear this week has lasted forever. This week actually went by way faster than expected. But I think it's because I've been busy. Like I've been going swimming 3 times a week. Okay, this was my third day, but I will be swimming 3 times a week. And just trying to get stuff done and organized. Waiting for my back to heal up because my back went out while I was off. And so it's like, okay, I'm going to clean today. And then my back is like, no, you're not. But the swimming is helping. Exactly. Thought I misheard you and you said streaming. Oh, well, I was talking about streaming earlier. Yeah, I was talking about how I just got, like, because I took a month off and from going live, and now I'm back. Been back a week. And then I was talking about going to my brother's and trying mobile streaming for a while. But I did also just recently start swimming. I have to get in. Well, I've been wanting to get into shape for a while, but I have to get into shape now. It's going to be 78 on Monday. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of heat yet. But I have to get into shape because next year, hopefully, I might be hiking up a mountain valley that, if you're really in shape and a good avid hiker, takes about 4 hours to get to the place. For me, it's probably going to take the entire day. So, yeah. We're going to plan for camping overnight. Yeah, it's, for the most part, because I've been up there once before, but I did it on horseback, and it was a 2-hour horseback ride up a switchback river. But we won't be riding horses. We will be going by foot. And my brother's done the hike. He says it's a 4-hour hike in. So we're probably gonna plan where we hike in, camp overnight, and then come back. I could very well make a lot of progress in a year, but either way, even if I am in good shape, I know that I'm not nearly as fast as my brother. I was never a fast person when it came to anything. I could go lots of places and do a lot of things, but I was always, like, I've always been a lot slower of a walker or hiker, compared to, like, most of my friends and family. So close to having the sleeve done. Yes, me too. I am literally doing the last repeat round. I just started it, which means 10 rounds, and then the pattern wants me to do one more, or like four increase rounds, and then that's it. So it's like half of a repeat round. yeah, I want to, before we go up there, like, I want to make sure that I am capable of going up there, because I've been wanting to go back up there for years. We buried some of my dad's ashes up there on the mountainside, which, to get to where my dad's ashes are, it's like an incline like this. um but yeah, so I've always wanted to go back up there, and so now we're going to be bringing some of Mom's ashes up there to go with Dad. And then I also still have my stepdad's ashes, which were meant to be spread and never got spread. So we're going to take some of Mom's ashes and my stepdad's ashes and go spread them where he wanted to be spread. It is up in a place. Basically, I grew up pretty well next to the Kootenay National Park, and the mountain ranges are like, to access them, you kind of like go into the Kootenay National Park and then you go way off on this road. So I can't remember the name of the mountains. It used to have a different name, but then they changed them. I know one of the mountains near where we're going is called the King George. But yeah, I just always say up the Palliser, but it's not technically the Palliser anymore. Palliser River still runs through there, but it's not called the Palliser anymore. But yeah, it's beautiful up there. And I used to spend a lot of my childhood up in those mountains. My uncle used to own hunting cabins. So there's like the 3 cabins. There was the base camp, which was Fisher Creek, Tipperary, which was 2-hour horseback ride, and then Queen Mary, which is like, I think it's 4 to 6 hour horseback ride. My brothers hiked into both Tipperary and Queen Mary over the years. I think he's done Queen Mary at least twice. I've never been to Queen Mary, but it is beautiful up there. And yeah, I really want to go up there again. So a lot of good childhood memories. Spent a lot of time at Fisher Creek. My dad, back when both my parents worked, my dad would usually take time off during hunting season, and he would either guide. He sometimes guided, and then when his health got too bad, he was camp cook. And so on weekends, or like certain times when Mom was working, he would take us kids with him up to the cabin. So me and Ty spent a lot of time up at Fisher Creek, playing in the creek, running around in the woods, getting into all sorts of mischief, knocking rain buckets of water on hunters' heads by accident. There was the one cabin, like, there was, Fisher Creek had a few like small cabins, but the main cabin it was like the main room, then there was a bedroom off the back, and then a loft above the main room. And we would sleep up in the loft with my dad. And so there was one day my dad was out guiding, and it was me and my brother, another guide, and then a hunter who was up hunting, and me and Ty were wrestling around playing up in the loft, and cabin up in the middle of the woods, obviously things leak, so there was like a coffee can that was sitting right on the edge of the loft, like it was kind of like a partial loft, and so it was all like open down the one side, and there was a coffee can that was sitting that would collect rainwater drips, and one of us accidentally kicked it over right on top of the hunter's head. Oops. And both of us just kind of like, I wish back in the day we had kind of like the like video cameras and things like that, because it was literally both me and Ty just sort of like look over the edge of the loft, and both like the guide and the hunter are looking up at us. The one guy's just like drenched, and we're like, sorry. Like, just like, oh my gosh, it was so good. I think back, like, now it's freaking hilarious. Back then I was legit scared. I was like, oh my god, we're in so much trouble. Oh my gosh, the good memories, such good memories. Body down. Let's see, we're going green into white. See if I can find a ball that... I think that's too dark. This one might do it. If anything, it should be close enough. I think I will eat, snack, and then go to sleep. Ooh, snacking and sleep sounds good. Haha. I think this is pretty well perfectly matched. And the nice thing about this is it's wool. So and it's single ply wool too. It's not even like 2-ply wool. So you just sort of like split the twist. And as I found when I joined the last ball, the stuff felt quite nicely. Beautiful. My body down. We almost got through an entire sleeve without having to get a third bottle of yarn. Third ball of yarn. Oh, Steakers is meowing at the window. She's gonna have to wait. I tried to let her in earlier and she's like, nope. She has half an hour. She should sleep good tonight though. Lots of fresh air. She's been out all afternoon. Right now I'm using 4.5. Hold on, let me look. I've got the same size in my thing. Size 4. Ooh, I like Louis Capaldi. Hello, my day was really good today. How was your day? It was good as well. I went to the wall with my cousin. Nice. That sounds really good. I went swimming today with my aunt. It was really good. I still have my bracelet. I haven't cut my bracelet off yet. Mall. I was gonna say, I'm like, I didn't know what the wall was, but I figured it was something, and maybe you would explain it. But mall sounds better. I haven't gone to a mall in forever, like a good proper mall. I used to go with my cousins. I spent the summer out at my cousin's one year, and when my one cousin would go to work, she would drop us off at the mall. Me, my other two cousins, and one of their friends, And we'd spend the whole entire day at the mall, and then my aunt, when she got off work, would pick us up. Before I go to bed, I hope you have a good night. You have a wonderful sleep. Take care. And I will hopefully chat to you again. I have been stalling all week on cleaning my floors and finally putting my couch together. I gotta organize my living room so that I can get Mom's bed put back in here. So that if I just, want a comfortable place to sit. Because right now all that's to sit on in the living room kitchen is a very uncomfortable recliner or a very uncomfortable straight back chair. And so yeah, it'd be nice to, like, her bed was really comfy. It was nice to sit on it. It's just a twin size bed, so it's kind of like a makeshift couch for now. I rushed to order it because I was getting so much done really fast. I want to order a couch too, but I think I'm going to hold off a little bit longer. But I have my eye on a couch. It's a cheap couch off of Amazon, but it folds into a bed. It looks really comfy, and I feel like I'm not going to be sitting on it too much, so it should last. Hopefully. And then hopefully it's not too flimsy. It looks like it would be perfect for what I need. And I don't have a lot of money. So you coming to say hi, Pickles? You coming to say hi? You leave my yarn alone. I know the temptation is real. She's like, pet me. Pet me, but don't pet my head. Yay! Did you hear that, Pickles? You were Judekin's 100th pet. There you go. She's like, yes, rub my belly. I'll lift my legs so you can rub my belly. Had my own couch before, though. Like, my grandma's couches were so worn out and dirty, I never sat on them. And they weren't worth right? She's like, hello. Mystique is outside. Soon, baby. Soon. She's looking at me like, let me in. Well, it's not that she wants to be let in here. She just wants me to come there. Pickles, do you realize that you are literally blocking the camera so that nobody can actually see me knitting? Oh, and I see my camera's... My camera's being weird. There we go. She's literally looking at me through the window. She's just like... Mystique, she's sitting on her... Because she's got her board that she can climb up. And she's just sitting there. She's like, hello? Just 15 more minutes, baby. 15 more minutes. It might have to end after this round. We'll have to find someone. We'll have to find someone to raid. She's saying, it's cold out here now. I want to go inside where my food is. She's got water out here, but she doesn't have food outside. Well, we didn't quite get as far as I would have liked, but we are 2 rounds into the final repeat section. Now we just have to find someone to raid. But I'll be back tomorrow. So... Ooh, perfect. Look at that. I didn't even have to go far. Change it up from some fiber art to some glass blowing. All right. Perfect. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me while I knit on this endless sleeve. I'm used to starting at the bigger end and going smaller, so it starts getting faster near the end. This is getting longer as we go. But anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Normally I stream at least until 10 p.m. Pacific, but my cat is yelling at me and it's 15 minutes, so it is what it is. I will be back tomorrow. for more knitting. But we will finish the sleeve and be able to actually get onto a different part of the sweater tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Also, thank you everyone who came in on the raid and stuck around. I almost forgot to thank you guys. Anyways, you guys take care. See ya. Bye.